folks, here we are. We're going to do my last couple of vlog type things here while I'm out here in Montana. It is quite a bit, it's very windy today once again. So there's the main farm here. We're going to take a look at all this stuff that's through here. So that's kind of the plan. Beautiful open skies. Gosh, it's such beautiful country out here. But, I'm not sure what's in these guys here, but these are just some metal storage sheds. Trailer here. Old International Lodestar 1600. Yeah, 1600 International. I do really like that old old International logo, but I've never seen any of this stuff move either. And I've been coming out here my whole life, never seen any of it move. A couple of flatbed trailers here. Old GM pickup, it looks like. Pretty sweet. New Holland here. Looking at it too, I saw this one earlier. So there's a battery there, which leads me to believe this probably has its own engine as part of it, which makes sense. It's an older baler, so you probably have an engine on it because there's probably not a power takeoff. If we walk around to the front, it's probably pre-power takeoff time, or it was just made to not need a power takeoff. So let's walk out here. I don't think there's going to be one. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like a power takeoff. This would be where you had, or no, this wouldn't be. This would be where the bales come out. What am I doing? I'm losing it. This is where you'd hook up right here. Jeez, definitely no power takeoff there. Sorry guys, I'm losing it because that's the pickup there. So I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, old horse trailer here. Ooh, this is an old truck here. This is a cool one. A couple old trucks here. This guy looks like, what do we got going on here? It says F3 on it, so it's gonna be a Ford F3. That's a cool old truck there. Looks like a bullet hole just about through the windshield. It's probably, it looks more like a rock actually, but yep. Ford V8 here. It's a nice truck. What is this, an F3? Yeah, F3 as well. Nice. Camper there. No one lives in there. It's very abandoned, very gross probably inside. Yeah, different stuff out here. Another boat, but yeah, that baler over there we just looked at, similar to those ones that were out in the pasture. I am going to try to get keys to that barn. I forgot to bring them out with me. If I get a chance before I go, this is my last day here. I'll try to get out and get in there. There's 2 tractors in there that are pretty sweet. So, old Chevy pickup here. That's a nice pickup there. Gosh, I wish some of these cars would be able to get restored. Old Chrysler there. GM truck here. General Motors. That's a nice truck. That would have been a good work truck right there. Duals on the back and everything. Fabulous. Another old camper here. Most of the stuff, yeah, is just junk, but oops, sorry, the wind about blew that phone out of my hand. Sorry for that little whip there. Yeah, here's another horse trailer here. Looks very, very, how do I put it, custom? If you custom is probably the best. Looks like they use like an old manure spreader or something as the base and then built it up, which is pretty sweet. Use the back of a pickup here for a little water tank on a little trailer, and then put a water tank on it. Just another water tank sitting out here. Not a horse trailer. Man, this is a cool tractor here. Let's take a look at this bad boy. I love seeing all the old equipment. Gotta be careful. There's some tines down there on the ground. I'm gonna get my shadow out of it. But what is this? Looks like an old. Does this mean Alice Chalmers as well? Very similar to the one that was in the garage, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm not a tractor expert by any means, so if you see this and you know what it is, drop it down in the comments. Again, still checking for rattlesnakes and some of the taller grass, but yeah, that's a pretty sweet tractor here. There's so much history out here. It's so fun to see it all. So much stuff that's been kind of amassed over time is just incredible. So that's just a cool tractor. I love how those old like front loader arms are kind of set up on those. Absolutely fantastic. Looks so cool. There's an old piece of something out here. I don't know what this is going to be. Oh geez, I just stepped on one of the tines on there. Let's go see what this is here. This looks like an old manure spreader maybe? Or at least like the very bottom. Yeah, it looks like that. The very base of it looks like, but yeah, and then there's obviously some other stuff like that auger on top and everything like that, but very cool, very cool. All right, let's keep working our way through here. Again, as I mentioned, it's my last day here, so I'll probably do 2 or 3 videos out here walking around here. We'll call it good. And that'll be the end of it. At some point, I do want to go on just a tour of the country and just go look at a bunch of different farms and old equipment and stuff like that. But what do we got here? It's an old Pontiac? Is that the symbol for Pontiac, or am I losing it? Yeah, it's a Pontiac. Now I can see the lettering on there. Yeah, it's a Pontiac there. Sweet, that's pretty cool. Old bulldozer here. Do I head out that way first, or do I head that way? I don't know what's over there. I think there's more tractors that way, so we're gonna go this way. We'll take a look at the bulldozer here on the way back. All right, probably the next video, but all right, scrap wood out here. A lot of this stuff too, there's actually, there's some stuff of value in random spots out here. That's the barn out there. You can see the main houses out there, just to give you some perspective as to where we're at right now. But yeah, we'll come take a look at this. I don't know if there's anything, gosh, that wind's killing me too. If the audio is so bad because of the wind, then I'll probably just record over it, but I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. So there might just sound like I'm in a wind tunnel. So sorry about that if that's what you hear. But I know we saw all those cars out there, but I don't know if there's anything worth seeing inside this fenced area on the back side here. I'm trying to see, I don't see anything. No, it looks mostly like junk. Yep, looks mostly like junk. Well, we'll see if it works its way around. There's lots of different stuff out here. That's why none of this stuff gets mowed. There's old bathtubs out here. Yeah, it literally is a scrap yard. See, like that building was built just using, you can see remnants of old advertisements and stuff on there. They just built kind of whatever they had available, because that stuff used to be put on like tin and stuff like that. So yeah, just whatever was cheap and available, they'd build stuff out of it. But yeah, most of it looks like scrap, some fencing materials and stuff down here. What's this we got over here though? You want to check this out. What is this going on? Is this just some axles? Might be. Looking for stakes. All right. Yeah, it looks like just some axles. I want to make sure we didn't miss anything fun and exciting, but axles aren't that exciting. Pretty important, but maybe not that exciting. Sorry guys, you know how chaotic my videos are in general. You can't imagine me walking around a farm talking is going to be any less chaotic, so. Oh man. If you left me any feedback in any of the other videos about my vlogs or how I should record them differently, they are 100% recorded well ahead of time, so I cannot take any of your feedback into account, so I do apologize. Is there anything out there? There's some old farm equipment out there. Yeah, I think we'll go look at that. Let's go look at that next here. This section again is probably going to be 2 or more videos, so we might wrap up in the barn at some point, but this stuff looks cool out here. So this is the kind of stuff I want to go see. Yeah, there's a lot of it right here. Wow, look at this. Okay, there's cool stuff out here. All right, let's see what we got over here. This just looks like a trailer. Well, it looks like it's going to get more exciting as we work our way up. It honestly looks kind of like a dolly, so that's pretty sweet. Another dolly-like thing here. Definitely need some new tires on there. These things are bad to the bone. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. This is a plow. You got the mold boards down there. That is so cool. Let me get some of this grass out of the way. Yeah, look at that. Cool mold boards down there. That is fantastic. That is awesome. What is this guy made by? That doesn't say anything on it. It's got a couple of serial numbers maybe, or part numbers on it. Yeah, hookup up front here. Of course, I'm blocking it. Let me go around the other side so you guys can see it a little bit better. Sorry, I'm trying to talk fairly loud, so I can always turn my voice down when I'm editing, but I can't turn it up. Or not as easily, at least. It's easier to turn it down. Yeah, okay. This cool guy right here, this would, gosh, I don't know what this is. Okay. Right now it needs some work, but I bet you can get a lot of this stuff up and running if you really wanted to, but this is a cool plow there. All right, what do we got? I don't want to step on this. Upset anything that might be underneath it. All right. I'm wearing jeans this time too, so I'm a little bit more prepared. This just looks like a manure fork for, well, sorry, I probably should look at it, not just off in the distance. That looks beautiful out there, doesn't it? Gosh, that's gorgeous countryside. Mountains off in the distance. Just gorgeous. But yeah, a little bale spike there, or manure fork there. Here's now one of those cutters. Gosh, I think these have to be like cutters. That has to be what you'd use these guys for. I can't imagine what else that would be used for. Oh, look at that. That thing is a beauty. That thing is an absolute beauty. This thing, we're gonna look at this, and then we're gonna wrap up this. Well, maybe, well, you know what? this might be what you guys get. And now we'll look at this one before we wrap it up. All right, so it looks like, looking at this, I'm gonna go with swather. I'm gonna go with a swather based on what I see. And the reason I'm going with it being a swather is you have the cutter up front here. This right here is gonna kind of cut your grass up and everything like that. You're also gonna have a cutter down there, which I'm not seeing, but it could just not be there, be buried. You're gonna have a cutter down there at the bottom, and then you have these belts here that when they are full, not right now because they're all damaged because I've been out here, but then when those are full, those are gonna move the grass to the center area right here. Right here. So then the grass is going to go there, and then it's going to push it out as a swath. So this is kind of like, when I think of hay work and stuff like that, I think of a swather. There is a swather somewhere out here. It's not this one that, gosh, I don't think they got rid of it. It used to run several years ago, and they used to use it to cut out here and cut hay and stuff like that. But I don't know where it's at right now. It's similar to this, but a little bit bigger, a little bit more advanced. Cool thing about this though is all this stuff back here is exposed. So if we can work our way around without getting bit by anything, that would be ideal. This looks like an old piece of one right here or something here, but yeah, this is just so cool. Oh, it's so much cooler if you were here in person. I wish I could bring you all here and just show you it. It'd be so much cooler to see it in person. It's so much more advanced. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, this is fantastic. Sit up there. Obviously, it's not the safest operation because you wouldn't want to fall off the back of that. But yeah, this thing looks like it would be powered completely. Yeah, you have the rear turn wheel there. But yeah, this is just cool. Gosh, seeing this thing run in action would be absolutely amazing. Just some of the technology that they had. Farm technology has gone obviously extremely far for where it's at today compared to then, but still. All right. We have lots more to see out here, so I'm going to wrap up this video. I'll see you guys next week. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen and join the Farmer Cop family. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.